in and sending you that long block of Español was just to see who would approach it how. Would you put it in Google Translate? Would you ask somebody for help? Would you really struggle for a long time? It's just un experimento. So you can tell me more about how you approached it después de la clase. So everybody take a moment. Oh, it's time to open your chest. And you can spread your fingers away from one another. And we're gonna exhale, let your head even move back with your arms. Here for just a moment, so you feel a big stretch. And then let's exhale, move your arms back and take your head forward. And if it feels nice, give a few sweeps of the arm. Good. And then also taking your arms and sweeping the other way. Maybe trying one and then the other. Ooh, and then I know, let's let one go forward and then the other go back. Just kind of waking up a little, cross patterning. Let's change that direction. There we go. It's like we're all waving to each other. Hi, how are you? Hello, hello. Good. The physical distancing. So now I want you to exhale, take a little fold to one side, stretch, reach your arms up. So you're gonna kind of fold through the elbows. Exhale, lengthen. Fold through your elbows as you stretch to one side. Good. Fold, and then arriba. Y doblamos. And then arriba, very nice. Y doblamos un poco. All right, let's go a la derecha y también a la izquierda otra vez. Very nice. And now let's put your hands back behind your head. And then exhale, go ahead and let your head come down towards your knees. Inhale, stretch, reach, take your chest, lift it up. And then exhale, float it right back down. Let's come up one more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Okay, so now extend, make your spine nice and long, and then let's float to one side, letting the arms come down, and then float to the other. Very nice. So just waking up across your chest, letting your thighs drop as you rotate. Very, very, very nice. Good. Pause here for just a moment, and then let's unfold, desdoblar, like two legs. And then you're going to open your chest, let the arms stretch, reach back. And then exhale, let's float down, feeling your navel connected. Right? So you'll inhale, open the chest, float it out. And then exhale, right back, pulling the belly down towards your lumbar until you feel your lumbar supported in this position. Let's do this one more time. Uno más. Good. And then from here, let's hold. I want you to lift one arm and leg together. Lift the opposite arm and leg together. So just floating the limbs a few times down and up, down and up, down and up. Good. So hold a pair of limbs lifted. This is my left arm and right leg. And let's open and close them. Good. So you're just saying hello to the bicep and to the inner thigh. Good. And try that a couple more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Let's exhale. Take the opposite side, lifting and lowering. Opening, abriendo, cerrando la pierna y el brazo. Very nice. So now from here, let's go ahead. Inhale, sit all the way up. Stretch one arm down, almost letting that hand come to the floor, but not quite. And then let's exhale, stretch and reach other side. So getting a long stretch through your back. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Sweep your 2 arms forward. And then we're going to exhale and come down. Let's sweep your arms over to one side. Stretch, reach, and lift the spine up. And then float down on the other. So you'll inhale up and exhale, come around. Inhaling up and then exhale, rotating. Inhaling up and exhale, rotating. Inhaling up, exhale, rotating. Very nice. Good. So now from here, go ahead, let your fingertips come underneath your shoulders, and then you're going to float your 2 feet down and up just a few times. Again, waking up your hips, Excellent. Now we're going to take the toes and tap them down just a few times. Good. And then we're going to go balls to heels through your feet, just waking them up. 2 and 1. Very nice. Set your 2 feet back down on the floor. And then I want you to exhale, rotate over onto one sitting bone. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, rotate onto solo un isquillo. Good. And then exhale to each side here, sitting tall, exhaling to rotate. Let's do that one more time. Hold. Can you hold on this side that you're on? Stretch and extend the top leg out, and then tap it right back in. Stretch and reach. So it's a tap and back, tap and back, tap and back, tap and back. Very nice. Good. Can we exhale, switch sides? And then with just your top leg, you let it reach out, tap back, reach out, tap back, reach out, tap back. Good. A little oblique action. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. So now I'm going to take my 2 arms up, walk my feet. I'm going to the back of my mat here. I'm in the middle of my blanket. I'm going to start moving my way down to the floor. So inhale, sitting up, and then exhale, come down. Let the fingertips come just on the outsides of the thighs. And then we'll inhale, stretch, reach, sit it up, and then exhale, fingertips right down. Inhaling up, inspirando arriba, y expira, bajando. Let's do that one more. Inhale, and then exhale, hold. Let one arm come up. Let the opposite arm come up. So you're really feeling a big stretch, estiramiento por los brazos. And then also you should really feel, again, your abdominals, your belly is kicking in as the arms stretch and reach away from one another. Good. So now from here, you're going to lower down. And from your belly, I just want you to pulse 10 times. Feeling the center strong, connected right there with you. Exhale, lowering 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now let's see if we can lower bone by bone all the way down to the mat. Very nice. Inhale. So let's pause here. And then I want you to exhale, hug your knees over your chest, hug your elbows to your sides. Tap the toes down, hug the elbows in. So you'll tap and pull in. Let's do this a few times, kind of still waking up the hips, waking up the abdominals. Good. And then from here, let's alternate. So you're going to take one leg, stretch, reach it out. Keep reaching both arms. So here you go. Long extension through one leg. Exhale, pulling in. Good. Inhaling to reach. Exhale in. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Let's try one more. Just alternating legs, 2 arms. Now from here, pause. Take your hands behind your shins. Lift your head up for just a moment. Bring your hands behind your head now. And exhale, reach your right leg and back in. Reach the left leg. Pull it back in. Right leg and in. Pierna izquierda. Y adentro, afuera. Y adentro, afuera. Y adentro, afuera. Y adentro, afuera. Y adentro. Good. Hold your right leg out. Now you're going to rotate towards the left leg. Cambiamos la posición. Here we go. 10 y 9 y 8 y 7 y 6 y 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. From here, lowering your head right back down. Take your 2 arms, reach them to your sides, and then let's bicycle the legs. So get a really good, solid stretch through your hamstrings by reaching your heels away, estirando los talones. Good. So you're getting a good calf stretch here as the legs float all the way out and the chest, el pecho abierto. Good. Cambiamos la dirección. So now you're going to take it the other way. Good. Still waking up hip flexors. Excellent. So now from here, pause. Right leg, left leg to the floor. Inhale, bring the arms up, and then exhale, elbows in as the hips lift. So now arms, brazos al lado de las orejas. You're going to bring the arms alongside the ears. Y la pelvis arriba. Brazos arriba y ahora pelvis arriba. Take this a few more times, really pushing into the feet to feel that action in your glutes and your hamstrings. So let's all pause with your elbows pressed in and then lift a right heel and then change. You're going to switch the heels. One is up, other is up. So you're getting a kind of right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. So now heels down. Let's do that with the balls of the feet. Just a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. Now push the elbows in and lift the sitting bones. Take a 10, a 9, an 8, a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift the right heel, ball, toe. Set the foot down, toe, ball, heel. Left heel, ball, toe, and down, toe, ball, heel. Right heel, ball, toe, down, toe, ball, heel. Left heel, ball, toe, down, toe, ball, heel. Right heel, ball, toe, down, toe, ball, heel. Left heel, ball, toe, and down. Take the right leg, lift it up. Now stretch it out and in. You can add the left arm if you like. Out and in. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Limbs down, opposite side. Left leg, right arm, afuera, adentro. La pierna izquierda, el brazo derecho. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. And now from here, your pierna derecha, your right leg, left arm, and they're going to exhale, lift and lower. Subiendo, bajando, juntos. Good. Up and down together. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Bajando otra vez. Really pull your shoulder blades together. Lift the hips one more time. Other side. Now your right arm, brazo derecho, y pierna izquierda. Here we go. Down and up. Just a few rounds, feeling the firmness through the thighs. Always bend the supporting knee if you need to. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Pause. Lift your hips. Take your arms alongside the ears. Now lower the hips, bajando la cadera. And then you're going to exhale, hug the knees over the chest. Bring your hands behind your head. Good. And then this time, 2 legs out. Exhale in. 2 legs out. Exhale in. Watch your belly the whole time as the legs estira afuera, as your legs are stretching away from you. Watch your ombligo and make sure the belly pulls down as the legs reach out. So now I want you to try something. Scoop in at the belly with the knees in. 3, 2, 1. Now hold that firmness, the placement of the head. Reach the legs out. 2, 3. In 2, 3. Now with the belly once again. 3, 2, 1. Now the legs out. 2, 3. And in 2, 3. Lifting the head and chest. Legs out. 2, 3. In 2, 3. One more time. 3, 2, 1. And then out. 3, 2, 1. And in 2, 3. Very nice. Lowering that back down. Go ahead. Now you're going to reach your ribs towards your left thigh. Good. And then from here, extend the 2 legs. Bend the knees right back through your center. Reaching your ribs now towards your opposite thigh. This is your muslo derecho. Piernas arriba y abajo. Muy bien. Try that again. So you're going to stretch and reach up and rotate back through your center. Stretch, reach, lift. Right back through the center. Stretch, reach, lift. Right back through the center. Stretch, reach, lift. Good. This time you're going to hold in la izquierda. And then you'll pulse 10, 9, and 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otro lado. Here you go, pulsing, 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bend your two knees. Let the head come down for just a moment. Arms are going to come up. Let's open your knees, and then you're going to squeeze your knees and pull them together and let the arms move wide. So arms up, knees out, pelvis down. Y al reverso. Good. Knees, pelvis, thighs. Good. Try that a few more times. Pelvis coming up, arms coming out. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. This time, let's hold your arms slightly out, and now you're going to squeeze the inner thighs. Take 10 and 9, 8, 7. It's so good to be squeezing inner thighs with friends, not all alone. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, pause. Lower the pelvis down. Now you're going to exhale. Take your hands behind the head. So now you're going to let the knees stay externally rotated. Legs are externally rotated. Lift the head and chest. Extend the two legs. Come right back down. Inhale. Use your strength from your abdomen. Exhale, stretch and extend. Inhaling down. Exhale, stretch, reach, move it out. Inhale, down. Exhale, stretch, reach, move it out. Inhale, down. Exhale, stretch, reach, move it out. Now hold. Take your right leg over the left and change the cross of the legs for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bend the two knees and exhale. Bring your hands over the legs and give a little stretch here. Good. So now I've got my right leg crossed over my left, and I'm going to take my left arm, cross it over my right. My feet are now on the floor. And let's go ahead, lift your arms overhead, and then you're going to exhale, pull your pelvis up from the floor and your two arms down to your hip points. So here we go. Inhale and exhale up. Inhale and exhaling up, getting a good lift here. Inhale and exhale up. This time, hold the pelvis lifted. Keep your hands on your two hip points, and then squeeze your inner thighs from really firm feet. Here you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to lower the pelvis down. Keep your hands where they are. And then I want you to exhale, extend your legs. So you're going to tap down and back up. Tap down and back up. Tap down, back up, tap down, back up, tap down, back up, tap down. Good. Hold the legs out. Lift the head and chest. Extend arms and legs. Now change the cross of the legs and arms for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Belly in, head lifted. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Now I've got my left over my right. I'm going to take my hands here to my ankles for just a moment. Really stretch. Release the back. Good. And now we're going to try switching the configuration of your hands, and we'll do that same thing again. So your arms can come to the floor, and your feet are going to be pressed down into the floor, and you're going to exhale, lift the pelvis up. Good. So feet press in, palmas a la cadera. You're going to take your palms to your hips each time. Palmas a la cadera. Good. And exhale, lifting up. 3. And down. Exhale, lifting. 2. And down. Exhale, lift. 1. Now hold, and from your hips, you're going to just lift the sitting bones. Take that a few times, getting even deeper connection. It's going to challenge your hamstrings in slightly a different way. 3, 2, 1. Now the knees are going to move out and in. 10, 9, 8. I'm feeling my inner thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause. Pull your belly deep. you're gonna extend the two shins, lower back down. Extend the shins and lower down. Extend the shins, lower down. 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, lift. Changing the cross. It's 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Bend your two knees, crossing your hands and ankles. Go any old which way. And then from here, I want you to try to, you're going to leave your hands kind of crossed where they are. I've got my left leg over my right. I want you to try to lift your tailbone, pelvis up, maybe like you're going to stick your knees in your armpits. What do you think? Debemos entenderlo. Should we try it? You don't actually have to stick your knees in your armpits, but just make that the intention here. This is kind of helping me move my low back around. Use a big exhale to lift the legs. Very nice. And then just for good measure, hold your feet just an inch above the floor. Tap them up an inch, down an inch, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the cross of the hands. Change the cross of the feet. Exhale, thighs up over your chest. Tap the toes. Knees to the armpits. Exhaling down. Knees to the armpits. Exhaling down. Good. This is the funniest instructions ever. Rodillas en las axilas y bajamos. Good. Última vez. So now you're going to let, again, just the toes hang out 1 inch above the floor. 10, 9, 8. Should feel like deep external obliques. It's so hard I can't even say what's happening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Just collapse in a heap. No, I'm just kidding. Just stretch yourself side to side a few times. Good. In fact, try this. So see if you can take your roll all the way to one side, all the way to the other side. Big stretch through the arms too. Feeling yourself kind of grounding, pushing through the feet. Good. And then let's hold on one side. Let the top arm circle around gently in the shoulder socket. If this feels tight on your shoulder, you can always bend the top elbow and try it this way. Good. Just giving a little sweep all the way around. And then from here, whoa, I'm going to stretch it to the other side. So this is something I really like to practice, is being able to roll from one side, lado y lado, sin usar las manos. That means roll from side to side without using my hands to move me. So you're using your core strength. Moving right from the center. Super bien. So now you're going to roll back onto your back, la espalda. And then let's begin. Lift your head, chest, shoulders. And your whole spine comes up. Sit up tall for a moment. And then bajamos otra vez. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, lifting up. 3, 2, 1. Now hold here. Stretch your right leg out and pull your left leg slightly in. And then change the position of the two legs. So here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Can you pause with that right leg out? Sit up nice and tall. And then vamos a bajar otra vez. You're going to lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale. Taking another big breath. And then you're going to exhale. Lift the head and chest up. 3 and 2 and 1. Try to sit tall. Cambiamos la posición de las piernas. Here you go. It's a 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold with the left leg out. Sit it up. Inhale. And exhale. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Lifting all the way. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. This time, hands back behind you. Take a little bit of weight back. Stretch and reach. Right and left. Derecha, izquierda. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Very nice. The right leg is out. This time it's extended. Left knee is bent. And in fact, tap the left foot into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Arms reaching. You can lower. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, we lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep the hands behind you. Bend this knee. Switch and reach the other. Here you go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the left leg out. Right foot taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms reach. Big breath in. Inhale. And exhale, lowering down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, subiendo otra vez. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bend that knee. This is my back hand, my left hand. I'm going to let it fold me over. Good. I'm coming onto the forearm here for a moment. Top arm over the ear. Exhale, reach and tap. So you're going to take your hand to the outside of your tobillo. Down y arriba. Estirando. Over and back. Here we go. 5 y arriba. 4 y arriba. 3 y arriba. 2 y arriba. Y 1. Good. Hold here for just a moment. And you're going to externally rotate your top leg. Stretch, reach out. Exhale, pull up. Stretch, reach out. Exhale up. Estirando. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Very nice. Now holding those limbs, push through your bottom side and we'll lift 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knee. Top arm down. Bottom arm lifts. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and última vez. Good. Take it down. Slide those legs around. Vamos a hacerlo otro lado. So the forearm come down to the floor for a moment. Lift your top arm, top leg, getting it ready. So starting first, paralelo, up and reach. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, reaching away, and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Hold, and now we're working external rotation. Exhaling up. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8. It's like you're taking off your hat in the 17th century. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this lift, bending that bottom elbow in, and then you're going to exhale, lift the pelvis down and up for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just the bottom thigh, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the top knee. Exhale, letting that bottom arm lift. Here you go. 5 and 4 and 3. Really push with your bottom arm. Now this is your front arm. Really anchor it into the floor. There you go. 2 and 1. Good. Now set that arm down. It's kind of next to the other. Exhale. Voila. On your 2 knees. So let's reach and move your hips back. Float both arms up. Arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo. Inhale. Now you'll take your 2 hips adelante y atrás. Adelante y atrás. adelante y atrás. Muy bien, adelante. From here, elbows pull in, 5 and 4, chest is open, 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Lift your left knee down and up, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Elbows for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Right knee down and up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Elbows left and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, move your hips back, moviendo la cadera atrás. And then from here, you're gonna come find yourself on your 2 knees for a moment. Good, let's try that again. Brazos arriba, adelante. Y bajamos. Y estiramos arriba. Good, brazos arriba, adelante. Exhale, big stretch, moving through your back. Down, 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, one more time. Down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. This time, let's move down, lead the arms forward. Pulse the thighs back for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the thighs back. Sweep the arms in a C shape for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Almost big elbows. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pull your arms in, opening your chest. Exhale, thighs back. Arms in, opening chest. Exhale, thighs back. Arms in, chest open. Exhale, thighs back. Arms in, chest open, thighs back. 10 toes under, knees up. Big stretch in the down dog. So holding on to this shape for a moment, I'm gonna fold my blanket in half. I may come back to using it here in a moment. But right now, raise just your left leg up. So take the leg and lift. 5. Good. Exhale, lifting 4. Exhale, lifting 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Hold that lift. A long leg. Really stretch. Reach your weight back. Good. Bending in this knee. Squeeze. Pull your abdomen in. And then stretch and reach your left leg forward. Reach your back heel there into the floor. Inhale, stretch, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, come forward. Let your spine stretch forward. So you're going to inhale, breathe up. And then exhale, open the arms. Lengthen the leg as you come forward. Bend and breathe. Arms move up. Exhale, arms move wide. Brazos anchos. Y bajamos la cabeza. Good. Arriba. And then from here, abajo. Good. So now, after your next abajo, bending this knee, place your back knee on the floor, stretch and reach your hips forward. Good. Let the arm closest to the computer screen now come forward. Come up and out. Beautiful. Good, and then this arm's gonna come down, your back toes, curl them under you. Lift all the hips. Stretch all the way around so you pivot towards the back of the mat. Good. And now this right foot swings back, voila, down dog. So now we'll try that whole sequence on the other side. Everybody take a moment to really pull your elbows a little bit wide, open your chest, soften the knees, reach your heels away from your toes. And now your right leg, this time is gonna exhale and come up. So it should be the leg closest to the computer screen. If you're following me, if you got off or are doing something slightly different, that works too. Exhale, lift 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So now you're going to bend the knee. Scoop your belly in. Exhale, slide the leg. Stretch, reach it forward. So we're going to come up, bend as your arms come up. Exhale, float over this leg. Bend, stretch, reach up. Exhale, open, floating down. Bend, stretch, reaching up. Exhale, lengthening la rodilla abajo. Good, let's try that a couple more times. All the way down. And now this time we'll come down and then you'll bend your front knee here for a moment. Then the back knee. Let your hips really stretch forward. Adelante. Good. Putting this thigh melt towards the floor. Arm closest to the computer screen reaches away. Good. So you're continuing to open the chest. Very nice. Let's lower that arm. Curl your back toes under. Exhale, lift the hips. So this time when you pivot, say peekaboo through your legs. Hola, hola, hola. Jazz hands. All right. And then exhale, pivot towards your opposite leg. So now I've come, this is my left leg in front. I'm going to pull it back and I'm in a plank pose. My right knee goes down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. My left leg goes down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. 2 knees down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. 2 knees down, 2 thighs back. Big stretch. Estirando la espalda. Estirando los muslos. And from here, I'm going to now plant my forearms into the mat, stretch my right leg back, my left leg back. This time, lift the 2 hips, giving a hip pike. Exhaling down. Lift the 2 hips, giving a little pike. See if you can get to a place even where your head goes right under your tail. Exhale right down. Inhale, stretch, lift, reach. Exhale right back down. Sounds like some fun is happening in the other room. Good. Last time, hold your 2 hips up. And then this time, reach just one leg for a moment. Feel how this stretch is just a little different. Exhale, it comes down. Lift the opposite leg for just a moment. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, let your 2 knees come down. Let your 2 hips come to the mat. Exhale, lift the hips. You're just going to tap the hips. Down and up. We'll go 10, y 9, y 8, y 7, y 6, y 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Now you're going to set the 2 hips on the mat. Exhale, stretch coming up. Let's turn your fingertips in. Elbows move wide. Exhale, lift your chest. Elbows move wide. Exhale, lift the chest. Now bend your knees. Good. Lowering down. Exhale, lifting, bending the knees. En la dirección de la cabeza. So a couple more times. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Exhaling, lifting. Inhaling down. Exhale, hold this little lift. Good. Stretching your head back. Good. All right, try now for just a moment. Extend your right leg out. Try to hold it lifted off of the floor. And the left arm just fingertips to your collarbone. And you'll just hold this configuration for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Left arm down. Switch the position of the 2 legs. Really actively try to lift the thigh from the floor and then fingertips to the collarbone. Holding 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release all those limbs down. I'm gonna roll now to my right side. 2 hands to my 2 hips. And now the legs are gonna float down and up from the floor. 10, y 9, y 8, 7, just tiny little lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now your toes turn in, toes turn out. Good. So you're just working the external rotation. I want you to feel your deepest external rotators and your gluteus minimus here. 3, 2, 1. Now hold that external rotation, and now the legs come down and up together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Plant your bottom toes into the floor and then pick them back up. So you're going to point and flex the bottom foot. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, 1. Hold. Top knee pulls in. Y afuera. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Good. So now lift and lower this top leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Slide the hand to leg, to the inner leg. Can lift this bottom foot from the floor. Good. You could even work your inner thigh. Woohoo! Why not? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Fold all the knees. Exhale, push and switch. So you'll slide the legs to the other side. And we're gonna let ourselves come all the way down on the mat. So this is my left ear, down. And then I'm gonna pull my legs all the way together. Good. And then top hand to my hips. See if you can lift and lower the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close your 2 legs. So it's a 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the 2 legs in this position, lift and lower together. 10, 9, 8, 7, obliques, obliques, inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pulling this leg in, reaching out. So we go in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera. Extend the knee down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now lifting and lowering. 5 and 4 and 3. You know, it's starting to feel challenging if I need to sing. 2 and 1. Good. That's how I get a little extra oxygen. Good. Hanging from this leg, lifting your head if you like, and then letting that bottom leg come down. Up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6. That's real to me. That's real to my inner thigh. How's your inner thigh? Todo inner thighs. Super bien. 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, releasing. Push your top hand down. Push your 2 elbows underneath you here. So let's exhale, lift your hips. Lift the 2 knees. Let me walk myself un poco adelante. Good. And then right leg, left leg. Lift and lower the pelvis just a hair. So if the hips go up, the hips come right underneath the rib cage. Hips up, beneath the ribs. 3, y 2, y 1. So now I want you to hold that slight lift, pivot your feet, and now you're on, this is my left forearm. The hips are gonna come down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Can you try lifting your top leg down and up? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you lower that leg Lift the bottom leg. If you want, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, top arm down, 2 hips up. Good. Palms under shoulders, lifting the hips. Very nice. We're gonna do all that on the other side, but we're gonna find a clever way around. So I want you to step your right foot behind your right hand. And then once again, we're just pivoting the feet. You turn all the way around, and now your left foot behind your right hand, and then you reach it back next to your opposite side. So now from here, take 10 tiny little micro bends from your elbows as we come back to our forearms to do side planks on the other side. 3 and 2. Don't listen to my counting, it's terrible. Would not make my mother proud. 2 and 1. And then let's take a forearm in, opposite forearm in. Right foot back, left foot back. Good. If you want to take a few bends of the knees, that will feel nice. Just a few rounds. Shh, shh, shh. Good. Now holding your 2 hips up, slightly lift them. Rotate to your right side. Thighs lift. 5. Thighs lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then from here, top leg. Can you give it a go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you take your top leg down? Can you lift the bottom leg? It's very hard. You gotta really push into the top foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend all your knees. Exhale, come into a seated position. Holy moly. Had no idea. We've been going for so long. This is sort of what I mean about practice, right? La cosa que estamos hablando sobre la clase. You just don't know, right? Where your body's gonna go. So if the intention, the goal, the habit is I'm gonna open up Zoom, I'll open up that email, or I'm gonna go walk 1 block, or I'm gonna carve out this time, right? Make the habit of making the time, and then the goals, the metas, the ambition will take care of itself. I don't even know what I'm doing now, except for taking a big long stretch on one side. Big long stretch. Good. I think sometimes if we have, I'm gonna get to this thing by this date, and our whole culture is set up that way. Graduations, that kind of celebrating, right? Of accomplishing certain things by certain times. And that's just not always the approach that we need. What the heck am I doing now? I'm taking one arm to a knee, and this just feels relaxing after all that hard work. And I'm taking opposite hand to knee. I'm just trying to wring out my shoulders a little. Good. Same thing with your hips. Just give them a little shake. Sacuda, sacuda, sacuda. Very nice. And then we're going to come down to the mat. You may achieve enlightenment. I'm going to take 10 breaths and see what happens. Okay. So coming down to the mat. Slow, slow, slow. Bueno. And then we're going to let your legs open up here if this feels okay. Just letting your hips get a little estiramiento. Let's move our respiración profundamente. Let's everybody begin to wiggle our fingers and toes. Vamos a mover un poco los dedos de la mano, dedos del pie. Y vamos a llevar las piernas, las manos sobre el pecho. You can take your knees, your hands, your legs over your chest and maybe draw a few circles here. Y vamos en otra dirección. Good. And then let's just roll. Vayamos un lado y nos sentamos arriba. Okay. Muchas gracias por tu práctica. La práctica es la cosa. Pues, all right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Namaste.
Namaste.